So Twitch wonders why people are moving to other sites like Kick and, you know, Rumble and other stuff like that, because Twitch is a freaking joke. It's a freaking joke. You've got this freaking clown Hasan Piker outright calls for the murder of someone, and he gets banned for a day. Just like, is silly Hasan Piker always saying that edgy stuff? This dude who sits in his house ordering Grubhub and DoorDash all fucking day, who can wipe his ass with $100 bills, who lives in a nice fancy fucking mansion, who says eat the rich and tax the, who is part of the 1% he claims to hate. This dude calls for violence against someone. It's like, oh, you silly Hasan Piker, just always saying the wackiest things, gets banned for a day, while you have VTubers who are getting banned for life because, oh no, they're showing too much fake hand-drawn skin. Oh no, the VTuber showing midriff, we need to ban them. So they wonder why Twitch is a freaking joke now. But Twitch's ban of Hasan Piker lasts only 24 hours. Like, there are dudes who bend over to get something, accidentally show a little ass crack, and then by the time they sit back up, their stream is ended and they've been freaking banned. This dude can actually call for violence against someone. They're like, oh, that's Hasan Piker for ya. Hasan Piker only left 24 hours after stating that if Republicans cared about ending Medicaid fraud, they would kill Florida Senator Rick Scott. Left-wing political and clown Hasan Piker saw his ban from Twitch only last a little over 24 hours after he said if Republicans cared about any Medicaid or Medicare fraud, they would kill Florida Senator Rick Scott. It's always violence, you know, because they're not intelligent enough to solve it any other way. So it's like, oh, we got to kill people. I didn't like freaking Biden or Kamala. Kamala and Biden did more damage to this country, and I still wouldn't wish death upon them. Like, fuck, grow the fuck up, people. If you are wishing death upon someone, and I don't care, if you're on the right and you're doing this shit, you're a fucking loser. If you're on the left and you're doing this shit, you're a fucking loser. If you're in between, you're like Switzerland, you're just like, you're a fucking loser, okay? If you wish death upon someone because you don't like them, or just because you disagree with their laws or their policies, you're a fucking loser, okay? Grow the fuck up. Those people who wish that stuff are not intelligent enough to freaking solve problems by any other means. Because you're... But the account streamer bans noted that Piker was unbanned after 1 day and 3 minutes and 12 seconds. Piker himself replied to the post with an image of Donald Trump holding a USA paper today with the headline "Acquitted" emblazoned on the front. He wrote, "I'm back." And this is the problem with Twitch, and it's not just him. Again, you'll have a dude who bends over, accidentally shows a little bit of ass crack. He gets banned. But then you have people like Hasan Piker calling for violence. You have these girls, these female gamers, you know, showing their fucking tits the entire time. Oh, that's perfectly fine. But you have a dude bending over, showing, or a VTuber. It's not even, it's a hand-drawn avatar. It's not even a real person. Like, there's a real person behind it, but it's just drawn avatar. Nope. That's too much fake boobs for us. They're not even showing, but the cleavage, oh, that's too much. You're banned for life. And then Twitch wonders why people are going to other platforms, because Twitch is a fucking joke. We know who it's run by. Piker was banned from Twitch on March 3rd after he reacted to House Representative Speaker Mike Johnson discussing his and Republicans' plans to cut out fraud, waste, and abuse. He shared to Twitter by Brad Palumbo. Piker said, "Let's just, yeah."
Touch Social Security, Medicare, or Medicaid. We've made the same commitment. Now, that said, what we are going to do is go into those programs and carve out the fraud, waste, and abuse and find efficiencies. Couple of examples. You know, there's about $50 billion estimated that are lost every year in Medicaid just in fraud alone. No.
That fraud is not coming from individuals, it's coming from providers. They're not tackling providers. They're not actually going after like false billing. They are trying to cut recipients, okay? It is not happening at the point of recipients. If you cared about Medicare fraud or Medicaid fraud, you would kill Rick Scott, okay? You wouldn't make Rick Scott, former governor of Florida, Rick Scott, you wouldn't make him the current, what is his current office? What is he? He's the Richard Lynn Scott, is an American attorney, businessman, politician, Navy veteran, serving as the senior United States Senator from Florida, a seat he has held since 2019. And also, I believe this past election cycle, he was literally the f***ing head of the, what was it, like the Senate committee or something, like the Republican fundraising initiatives. The reason why I'm saying if you cared about Medicare or Medicaid fraud, you would kill Rick Scott is because, and not make him a prominent part of the Republican Party, is because he to this day is still also known as committing the largest Medicare fraud in U.S. history.
Now, look, the White House.
Again, he could say, and he wrote, I'm sorry, I'll choose my words carefully next time and say, if Mike Johnson cares about Medicare fraud, since he wants to cut $800 million from Medicaid and Medicare, he'd call for maximum punishment for current FL GOP senator, former Senator Governor Rick Scott, who has done the most Medicare fraud in U.S. history. But no, you didn't. You said kill. All right, so, you know, and this is with the whole with the freaking Luigi thing. So now it's become trendy to be like, oh yeah, we should kill this person. We should kill this person. Grow the fuck up. Again, Biden and Harris have done so much damage to this, and people want to talk about, you know, oh, you know, eggs and gas. I certainly know that gas around here is going down. It was $3.50 not too long ago, and it's now steadily at around $2.40, $2.50. So even though it's only about $1 and some odd change, the prices of gas are going down. It's not going to be an instant thing. It's going to take some time. But here, we can already see gas going down. It's no longer $3.50, close to $4. It's nice at like $2.50. Okay, so all these people are like, oh my God, they're ruining the... No, gas is now cheaper. Gas is now cheaper. And it's just gonna a little more time, and soon eggs and everything else will be the same. It takes time. So, but Biden and Harris caused so much damage to this freaking country, and I would still never wish harm upon them. Look how many people suffered because of them. I would still never wish harm or death upon them. Again, this is something you do when you're not smart enough to think of solutions. Oh, well, let's just kill them. Let's just kill them. Or you're so freaking filled with hatred that that's your only solution for something. It's like, I don't want to talk with them. Just kill them. And then, of course, he gets banned. He's like, oh, no, I should have chosen my word. No, you outright said kill, dude. You outright said kill. Big shout out. And this is what they do. Big shout out to the right-wing speech lovers, free speech lovers, who took time out of their day screaming about DEI and immigrants to cry about this. Yeah, but as you people on the left said during, you know, back when Jack Dorsey and, you know, thing with Twitter, freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of consequence. That's what you guys said. Freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of consequence. So you can have your free speech, but if you're calling for someone's death, yeah, it's a little, because incitement of violence. Again, you guys are saying we will march peacefully and patriotically to the Capitol. You call that an incitement of violence. Okay, so if you call that inciting violence, then you outright saying that you should kill a certain senator or governor or whoever, that is obviously inciting violence. So, as you people said, freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of consequence. So I love how they always try to do, oh, what about the... We're done playing your stupid fucking games. We're done with it. You guys wanted to set the rules. We're playing by those rules now. Maybe you shouldn't have set them in the first place, because now we can come back and say freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of consequence. Okay? So Mr. Big Brain Hasan Piker over here wants to be like, the right-wing free speech lovers. You were the same person who said freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of consequence. We're saying, oh, well, if you don't like the way Twitter runs things, build your own, it's a private company. You know, you can do it. You're the same person who is doing that. We're just playing by the rules that you set. Fuck off. And Post continues free speech warriors. He went on to claim that he was not calling for the assassination of Rick Scott. I was not. Yeah, He did admit his language was hyperbolic. I shouldn't have used hyperbolic language. And there's definitely some ownership. No. You could have easily said, remove Rick Scott. Or replace. But no, you outright said kill. Okay? You're not a stupid guy, Hasan. I'm sure you have a wide vocabulary with big, big words. And you chose to say kill. And the same people who were, you know, oh my God, Trump said bloodbath. Even though there are many Democrats who were using bloodbath as a phrase. They want to say that incited, you know, is going to incite violence. Well, guess what? Maybe you shouldn't say kill. Again, you're a smart guy, right? Well-educated, wide vocabulary, and you chose to use the word kill. So if Trump or someone saying bloodbath, it's going to be a bloodbath, is inciting violence, well, then you saying kill is inciting violence. And freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of consequence. I simply should have said Mike Johnson should punish Rick Scott, perhaps with the, you know, maximum punishment, whatever. Maximum punishment or whatever. This clearly entails some limits on your right to free speech. There can be no right under natural law that speaks lies or to promote evil, since that would be directly contrary to the end for which the right to free speech exists. Calling for an individual to be killed and deny his right to life is not good, and thus cannot be classified as freedom of speech. Again, inciting violence, if marching upon the Capitol peacefully and patriotically is somehow inciting violence, then this is definitely inciting violence, because some moron can hear that and carry it out. Wanting to be the next Luigi. Okay? So again, this big brain man here, who has a wide vocabulary, chose to use the word kill rather than replace or punish or whatever, remove. You know, he decided to say kill. Again, this dude who freaking sits around eating Grubhub and DoorDash all day, who claims to, oh, we need to eat the rich and tax the 1%, who is part of the 1%. This dude has no idea what the real world is actually like everyone else like him. He has no idea what the world is actually like, because he doesn't have to deal with it. He's got I think it was a rich daddy and rich grandpa. His freaking uncle is chunky yogurt over the Young Turks. This dude has no real worries in life. Apart from, oh man, Grubhub's running late today. Man, I ordered it like 30 minutes ago. So this has become the new thing for them ever since the freaking dumbass Luigi guy. It's like, oh, we need to kill everyone we disagree with, because we're not fucking smart enough to think of anything else. And then, of course, I know I'm gonna get his stupid little teenage edgy simps like, oh, you dumb, you fat, ugly incel basement dweller, yeah, whatever. Whatever. Proving once again you people are not intelligent at all. It's because that's the first thing you go to. That's the first thing you go to is the stupid personal attacks. I insult myself all the time. There's nothing you can say to me that I haven't said in front of a fucking mirror already. Or even on camera. So, you want to insult me, calling me incel, chud, fat, ugly, basement dweller. I've heard it all, okay? But can't expect much from his band of idiot kids who were probably still playing fucking Roblox and Minecraft. So, but yeah, this is the state of Twitch. They unbanned this dude after a day. Some guy on Twitch accidentally shows a little ass crack and they're banned for life. VTubers show a little too much pixelated skin, banned for life. But no, this guy calls for violence. Oh, you silly Hasan Piker. Oh, don't you be threatening senators now. Boy, look at that. It's windy. God, it is windy. Good thing it's not supposed to last long. Maybe another hour or so. Huh. Adam, you want to say hi to everyone before Grandpa signs off? You know, ends the video. Huh? Eat your vegetables and drink a lot of water. It's getting hot. It's getting hot. Getting hot out. You need to stay hydrated. Anyway, can I help you? Your little mewer? Yeah, you're very precious. I know. But yeah, this is the state of Twitch. You can threaten people's lives, be unbanned after a day. You can be some e-thought on there and show your tits while playing or whatever. Perfectly fine. But you accidentally show some ass crack or a little too much pixelated skin and you're banned for life. Make it make sense. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.